So yesterday I was on Discord when this random guy added me. His name was Cloak of Olov, hashtag 8870. He added me from the CSGO subreddit Discord server. He started asking me if I wanted trade skins in CSGO. And then obviously I knew he was scamming because I know my skins aren't worth as much as a knife and that he just found it from my profile, which is linked to my Discord account. And then I asked for him to send a trade offer, and he said, "Yeah, can you do a favor for me?" And that's like when I knew. So I said, "I bet I'll do anything but butt sex." And then he starts laughing, and then I started awkwardly laughing with him. And then here's where the scam happens. He asked, "Well, if it's okay with you, I want the items that you are going to trade to me to be sent into my new account, if it's okay." And so he links his main. If you click on it, it links to this random streamer guy's account, Hi-Fi. He has a Twitch account. Probably not him, because it says California, United States. And they're not friends. This new account, which he claims to be him, and this account, if you go to this account, you can see that he's in the Philippines and he still thinks, "Hi, my name is Jeff is funny." They have the same profile picture, so you know it's actually him. Oh wait, they're not friends. I waste his time for a bunch of time. Okie dokie, hocus pocus. Oh yeah, also he says, "Do you have TradeLink? Because I'm busy. I also have a client now." He's probably scamming other people at the same time. He's being very productive as a starving man in Philippines that needs to resort to scamming skins for a living. So, yeah, I just talk with him for a long time. And then all of a sudden I get cold feet. I say, "But first, how do I know that you aren't scamming me?" He's like, "Oh, I've done this many times, bro. You have plus reps?" "Yeah, here, wait a sec." And then, he's like, "Oh, I disabled comments in my profile. I don't have any plus reps, but before I disabled comments, I have 4 pages of plus reps. Most of them are from trades, and others are friendly people." It's like, "Oh, I see." And then at this point, I start just lying to him. I tell him I'm 12 years old, new to trading, and I say, "If this works, can we be friends?" And he's like, "Of course, bro. I needed a friend." And then, he gets back, he gets more concerned to the scamming, and then I tell him I have Huntington's. If you don't know what Huntington's is, this is what it is. It's a disease which results in the death of brain cells. So I tell him there's something wrong with me and that I have an uncurable disease that's chronic that affects my cognitive thinking symptom, which is pretty sad, and he doesn't care. So cool. He sends me the trade. It's just a trade for all my skins, so I'm like, okay, I'm not accepting that. So I pretend to get really nervous again, and then I tell him, "Sorry to be rude, but I asked my step bro, and he said, 'How do I know if it's really you?' And then so he's like, 'I'm currently online, but I can't tell that because we're not friends, and he can't add me as a friend on that account. It's not his account.' Anyways, I try to get him to prove that it's actually him, but I know he can't. I just wanted to see his excuse, and he says, 'I don't want to add you with that account because it's for streaming.' Okay. And I tell him he's gonna take my trade virginity. He's like, 'Ha ha 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 ha.' And then yeah, I just banter with him, try to get him to prove it. I know he can't prove it. And then even though I try to get him to start streaming on his Twitch account that he's saying he has, but he says he hasn't set up his stream yet. Okay, well, that's like clearly a lie because this is a setup stream, the Twitch. Uh, or yeah, it's clearly set up. Anyways, yeah, we keep going. I asked him to call. He says his mic is broken because I wanted to hear his voice. He says his mic is broken, and then I mute my mic, but he can't see it, so I just waste his time for like 30 minutes. And then all of a sudden, he's like, "Let's just share screens." So we do, and then I can't see anything because he's in the Philippines and he's lagging. And then I say,
"Now I'm starting to get irate. Are you? My family's from the Philippines. Pinoy pride. Let's go. Papega, PogChamp, Pepe Laugh, Poggies.
"Parents' wedding was annulled, champ." Ah. Yeah, so I didn't see your screen, but at least we are the same race. And then, yeah, we bond over racism. and I ask him what his favorite food is. And then I say mukbang. Mukbang is clearly not a food, and then he gets pretty agitated over this. I don't think mukbang is from the Philippines. I'm like, haha, funny joke. And then Pinoy humor. So I keep on trying to get him to send him the skins, and then he gets kind of frustrated that I'm taking so long. He's like, and then I have to give him a good excuse. So I say, I'm a bit poo poo in the head, and then he's like poo poo in their brains. So yeah, that made sense. And then after wasting more time, I don't worry about that. I send him the trade link for him to send him the offer to my account, and again, it's just him taking all my skins. And I show my excitement in getting my first knife. Let's go, my first knife. And then I tell him a sad story about how we're a low income family, that my family came from the Philippines, that I didn't eat dinner for 6 weeks just to buy CSGO, and that having a knife has been my dream for the 12 years that I've been alive. And then yeah, and then I say, haha, that's funny, you're insecure about your sexuality. And yeah, he doesn't have any compassion. He doesn't care. And then makes a "Do you know the way" joke. In August, of September actually of 2019. Uh, yeah. And then I tell him I do know the way, and then he says, "You do not smell like Ebola." And I said that's funny before I was born, because remember I'm 12 years old. And yeah, I tried to end it here. I said you are happy because you're scamming. Goodbye. Then he says goodbye. Then wait, what? Ha ha ha. And so I decided to just keep it going. So I pretend I'm joking. Like, come on, bro, let's talk. And then I say, I know you aren't scamming. And then I tell him I was just testing him, and he starts laughing. And then I said, wait. And then he says, wait, I'm gonna prepare the knife. So I send him a picture of this white girl guzzling mayonnaise because that's relevant. And I tell him my scrotum is ready for the knife, bro. And then he says, you want me to send it to the account with no skins, right? And I said, yes, sir. And I googled impoverished children, and then I got this as one of the top results, like starving children. I said, these are my little sisters. Would you smash, bro? And then he says, she's eating 3 big jar of cum. And I said, what is cum? And he said, haha, cum is your dad. And then all of a sudden, this is funny humor time. He says, you are cum, I am a cum, everyone is a cum. And then I decided to end it because he's a bit special. And then yeah, I'm just gonna link all his profiles and his Discord ID so you don't get scammed by him. Yeah.